All this, bear with us, people. We're getting set up. Whatever, man. We had to move our location, messing with people. We had to do what we had to do to make this happen. And it's crazy because as much as you want to believe in people, man, oh my goodness. It's crazy because a lot of times people will let you down. But hey, we're here. We made it happen. This is your man, D Waters, a.k.a. Trick James, and our co-host here.
Hey, I'm Renard Polk. How y'all doing?
Already welcome to Thrive 365, where success, substance, and relationships matter. Real talk. So, hey, to dive in real quick, who we got on the line? Oh, look who we got on the line. Jocelyn on the line. Miss Jocelyn. Jocelyn is on the line. Jocelyn Polk, what's going on?
I think I know that young lady.
As you know, his name, he said his name is Renard Polk, so there you have it. So you should know who she is, straight up and down. Glad to see you on. Glad to see you. Who you got on now?
We got
Humble Jones.
Humble Jones. Okay.
Welcome to the
What's up,
line.
man?
Welcome
What's
to the
up,
line.
man? Good to see you, man. Glad you tuned in.
Welcome to Thrive 365, man. This is our first premiere starting of our streaming live show. And hey, man, there's a need in the community, and what can you say, man? God put it on our heart to come through and do our thing.
Yes, sir.
And we're here to do it.
Yes.
You know what, man? If you want to chime in, man, and give people a little background on you.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm from from Douglasville.
Douglasville, what happened?
By way of Atlanta.
GPL, what's happening?
Yeah, it's how long have I known the family, you and your brother, man?
A good number of years, man. 20 years, over 20 years.
Been a blessing, man, just knowing y'all, and always have gotten along with the family real well. Always have liked how y'all have, dealt with life and just the love that y'all shown, man. When you asked me to do this, I was like, yeah, of course.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what I appreciate all the love for us, man. But tell the people about you, man.
Yes. So, I'm the oldest of three. A lot of y'all know my brother, Reggie.
Reg, what
Polk.
up, baby?
He in Tennessee. He might, I don't know.
Reg getting
might
money.
try to tune in.
Reg getting money too. Reg tune in, man. We bragging about you, boy.
Man.
That boy getting money.
He's doing his thing, man. I learned he's the younger brother, but older in a lot of ways. I learned a lot from him. Thank God for him. Sister Kim, she might be tuning in. I don't know. But anyway, Kimberly. But Eric, I see you, Eric. Okay, Eric.
Eric chimed in from Macon.
Man.
That's what's happening.
My man.
You got Darrell Jacobs on. I see you.
Darrell.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So man. Just ready to get into it, man.
Ready to get into it. That's what it do, man. So, like you say, from Douglasville. Both of us from Douglasville, man. By ways of Albany, Georgia, man. I moved here in like 93 and been here ever since, getting it in, adapting to the Atlanta lifestyle. And speaking of lifestyle, this is what we're here to talk about. Interjecting, man, a supreme mindset into the community and the lives of people. A lifestyle is something that you truly believe, and you believe it so that it's interjected into your everyday living. Come on, man. Straight up and down. See these frames? You see how clean that man is? We address the way we are because we believe what we believe about our lives. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I'm from Albany, Georgia, by ways of Mobile, Alabama. That's a long story, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to cut to the chase. And I'm an entrepreneur. That's my background. I'm a barber, and I've been a barber for 23 so years. I've been a road manager for an R&B group called Next, and who hasn't worked a million jobs? Man, did you work at McDonald's, man?
Man, I did Chick-fil-A. I did Six Flags.
Okay.
Man, I feel like I done bumped every hole in the wall. But it was. But you know what though? It was all good, man, because the relationships that I built there, man. One thing I will say, man, my dad, anything that I've ever done, he always told me, get what you can out of it. So even if you're working at a job that you're, not fond of right now, I'm sure some good people around you that you can take some good lessons and how they maneuver through life, or how they are excelling on that job. Man, I can just look at some of the Facebook Live people, and I can tell you some of these people I've worked with before, and they maneuver really well. They get along with people real well. So all y'all out there who I've worked with, I learned something from y'all, and I appreciate y'all. Y'all help shape me and mold me, and that's coming from the heart. I appreciate you.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. So speaking about work, cutting to the chase, because we had to guerrilla this place, the place that we had initially, very nice. It was soundproof, but hey, like I said, things happen. Some people that didn't come through for us, but we made it
That's okay.
happen.
That's okay, but that's okay.
And they call it guerrilla. So we're in this place doing what we do. We look the part, so maybe they won't mess with us, okay? But we want to respect their facility. If they need it, we're gonna have to let them have it. So to cut to the chase, speaking of working, the topic for tonight is do the work.
Do the work.
Yeah, it's a segment that I have been speaking of on my social networks as of lately. I can't say Renard had been talking about it or not, but I know he and I has been having conversations about doing the work.
Yes, sir.
Having the mindset to say, listen, man, out of everything that you do in life, you're going to have to do the work. Nobody's going to do it for you. And you have to get over that mentality of getting by, riding the clock. I used to ride the clock. I don't know about you.
Man,
I used to ride the clock.
I'm gonna plead the fifth on that one.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think if you plead the fifth, I'm gonna say that I used to ride the clock.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there, right along with a lot of you other guys. I know you did.
Listen.
I know you was riding it.
Let's just say, it was some deceptive practices that happened in my past.
Yeah, it is.
So, we're gonna put it out there. How can you, man? I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I mean, here's the thing: any job, if you don't own the establishment, you're never gonna get paid what you're worth. You know this?
No, never.
That's very discouraging. Very discouraging. And a lot of people who even do the work and do excellent or do a great job never get a great job or what have you. And I'm not saying that you even, I guess some people argue and say, man, you're not gonna get a pat on the back for doing your job.
Right.
But, it's nice to know that, some recognition every now and then.
Recognition.
So, yeah.
Man, we humans, man. Humans, we thrive off of recognition.
Yep.
We thrive off of people recognizing what we do, acceptance, some type of, who needs a pat on the back, but at the same time, just showing somebody you recognize them is needed. It's human behavior.
Appreciate what you do. So, I mean, even like other coworkers, you see another coworker doing a good job, or you like how they move, tell them, congratulate them. Tell them, hey, man, what you doing inspire me. Because I know, man, it's been some people on these jobs, they helped me get through it. Bro, when I tell you, some people can make the difference between, you going to work and just dreading it versus making it, making you laugh or making you smile, and it just don't seem as bad. Man, that's important. People don't realize how important that is, those relationships you build at work.
Man, it's imperative to build rapport with people. And speaking of, we started a segment for those that didn't chimed in that didn't hear it before. Our motto is exercising success, substance, and relationships. Man, you got to take care of relationships. You can't do anything without relationship.
Got to.
Try living this world without someone. It won't happen.
That's a lie.
You'll go crazy.
People say, man, I don't need nobody. Man, seriously.
What's that movie called? I forget that movie. What's the movie called? With Will Smith when he was in the world by himself. He had the dog. He only had the dog. Was talking to himself. He was running around shooting the zombies. What's the name of the movie? Somebody help me out. What's the name of the movie? Somebody help me. I know that. What's the movie?
I remember because he's like the last one in the city or whatever.
I know somebody watching. Somebody help me.
I Am Legend.
I Am Legend. There you go. Thank you. One of Renard followers came through. Christy watches movies. Y'all come on, man. Help me out too, man. Good looking, Christy. But just like in the movie I Am Legend, man, you would absolutely lose your mind without somebody to share your life with. God, He created us to be amongst each other. So building rapport amongst your workplace is imperative. You can't get around it. You can't get around it.
I don't talk to nobody up in here. I just come up here and do my job. Nah, man, that's the wrong attitude to have.
It's the worst attitude. Listen, you the one that everybody talking about. You the one getting emails sent around the office about you.
In the lunchroom.
Matter of fact, I know somebody on their job. They had, I don't want to give their work title away because people may know people, but they had some co-workers. They were an asshole, for lack of better words. And they were quitting. And they asked a certain question, okay? And when they asked that certain question, it was a bonehead question. But they are the asshole in their office. So somebody sent out an email to everybody else, like they do. What kind of stupid person are they? And they sent it to everybody, including them. Wow. But hey, guess what? If you wasn't being an asshole, you wouldn't have to worry about that email going out. You know what I'm saying?
You know, the fruit don't fall too far from the tree. I'm just saying. But, you know, we ain't gonna.
That part.
That's another string.
That part. AJ, what's going on? Got AJ on the line. What's going on, girl? I just ran into her earlier today. Gave me some nuggets. I appreciate it.
Mr. Winkles, how you doing, sir? Thank you for all you do.
So, to give a little bit, AJ is the one that gave me this spot as a recommendation because our other spot got shut down.
Appreciate you, AJ, for that.
I appreciate you, lady.
Yes, sir.
Straight up and down. Ran her in Panera Bread. I was in Panera Bread trying to get us something to eat. You know what I'm saying? I ran into good people. People, if you're on this line, if you see author AJ Austin on the line, she's an author. She teaches people how to write books, especially women. That's her expertise. She speaks to women, she builds women, and she teaches them on how to write books. Also, if you would like to be a life coach, I would advise you, jump on her inbox. She won't let you down. There you go, AJ. That's a plug. You owe me one. Yeah.
Charge you later.
Straight up and down. So while we're doing plugs, let me go ahead and slide that in before some people chime. You know, people chime in and chime out on their Facebook Lives, and I don't want to have the audacity to think that people,
Thank you, James.
that people are not going to chime out of our live. So how about this? Listen, this is our time to pay the bills, if you will, because we get to eat when we go to Longhorn. You know what I'm saying? We get a little special little treatment when we go to Longhorn. So, people, if you would like special treatment, the Longhorn on the Camp Creek Parkway. Do not go anywhere else asking for this, or they would say we don't know you, and we don't know him either. Okay, listen. Camp Creek Parkway, Longhorns. Ask for Terry. You ask for Terry and tell him you saw our commercial on Thrive 365 TV, and he's going to give you an entree with the purchase of an adult entree. Excuse me. Let me say that again. He's going to provide you with an appetizer with the purchase of an adult entree. There it is. Terry, take care of the people. That's Longhorns on Camp Creek Parkway.
Okay, you put the blessing out there. Y'all got to come
It
through.
is. Y'all go show that man some love. He gonna show you some love, okay? And try those Moscow mules. Lethal, look who chimed in. Lethal.
Oh, hey,
Lethal
beautiful.
Morgan.
How you doing?
Yeah, that's what's up. What up, Lethal? 21 gun salute, man. So anyway, back to the topic. Do the work. Do the work. We was talking about rapport. We was talking about building relationships with people. Listen, sometimes, man, when people are talking to you and giving you advice and giving you certain words, they like to take the advice or the example of a great. So if I want to speak on a great, I want to speak on Michael Jordan. Let me give you a story. Michael Jordan, when they was trying to win the championship right before they brought Dennis Rodman in, he already had Scottie Pippen. Stumbling on my words today, but it's okay. But Michael Jordan, he had Scottie Pippen already. They knew that they needed another integral part if they wanted to close out and win this next championship. So you know who they went and got? They went and got that guy with the colorful hair. Dennis Rodman. Talking about a rebound monster, fellas. If you're on the line, you know what I'm talking about. Chime in, Chad Blue. You know what it is. What's going on? Dennis Rodman was a rebound monster. They know that they needed somebody in the middle to handle that business, so they got it Dennis Rodman. So, but the thing about it is, Dennis Rodman, if anybody know his history, he has always had run-ins. He's always had this extraordinary personality, just all over the place, very flamboyant. But it is what it is. He was who he was.
He was the best at what he did.
He was the best. So the thing is, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and the rest of the roster could have taken. They could have taken. You know, what's the word I'm looking for? They could have.
Anybody? I mean, just it was other people they could have took, but they wanted the best. I mean, it's like the mindset was we want to win, so we need to get the person who can make us win.
Right.
A winning team. You know what I'm saying? So
basically the word I was looking for, they could have took offense. That's the word I was looking for. Okay. They could have took offense to his flamboyant personality.
What? Yeah.
Because you know it's like that sometimes, man.
Yes.
When you on a job, man, you got some people, man, that don't know how to conduct themselves so much as the way that people think they should conduct themselves.
There's so many people at these jobs that are socially awkward. You like, you know, where did they grow up, or you know, but they may be good at what they do, or just have something special about them that you know makes them shine. But really, I mean, you really would probably rather not be around them. But still, all in all, that's not the right attitude to have.
Nah, you can't. You can't.
You want to as many people as you can that have those strengths. You want them to be on your side.
Alicia.
You know, it's almost like, you know, if I have a team, you know, I need to know if I'm the best shooter, you know, you're the best defensive player. This person is the best at this. You want to know, you know, who's the best at what, and then even on your weaknesses is going to help you get stronger. And you might be able to get that from that person. You'd be surprised.
Exactly. And that's where Michael Jordan, let me close that out, and that's where Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen found themselves at, saying they had to put aside all their, how they felt about this man.
Besides differences.
And look at his strengths and look at his weaknesses. We have what he don't have, and he have what we don't have. So let's chime into his strengths and get to know him on this. You don't have to go home with these people you work with. Understand this.
What's up, Drew? What's up,
man? You don't have to go home with these people. But you absolutely have to chime in and do what you have to do in the workspace with these people. Understand this. So
well said, Letha. Well said.
If you take the time to get to know them in a official setting, in a professional setting, not on a personal level. It doesn't take all that. But I will say, if you take it another level and get to know these people on a personal level, you will see building rapport is imperative. You'll never understand what it'll get you until you try to learn people. Put yourself in somebody else's shoes sometime, and you'll find out that there's an agreement. I can't remember exactly which one it is. I think it's number 3. If you ever heard of the law of attraction, Google it. Pull it up. Don't take my word for it. Google it. The law of attraction. I think it's agreement number 3, and it says, don't take anything personal. If you can learn how not to take things personal, say for instance, I'm having a bad day. I get here, it's time to do our segment. Renard walks in, and I'm acting like I don't want to talk. Is he gonna take that personal and say, hey people, we can't do the show tonight because this joke ain't got his mind right? He can't afford to do that because it's people that depend on us. It's the people that's looking forward to decent content, decent man talking about decent things. So therefore, the show must go on. Instead of doing so, listen, man, I'm not gonna take personal what you got going on. We're gonna handle our business, and afterward, I'm gonna pull you to the side, and we're gonna find out what's going on. And I'm not gonna wreck you. I'm gonna love on you, brother. I'm gonna find out what's going on with you, man.
There you go.
And if you won't let me in, at least we have the professional end on lock.
There you go.
Yeah, so there you have it. There you have it. That's what Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen did. And don't quote me on the year. I'm not gonna quote the year for all you basketball heads out there, all you statisticians.
The statistics.
I don't know why I can't talk today, but it is what it is. We'll get through it.
But yeah.
Yeah. So there you have it. I got my brother on the line, Sharika Henderson on the line. Who you got over there? Jamie?
Pooh, my main man.
Yeah.
See you, bro.
Man, we got some people on the line tonight, man. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all chiming in. Keep Jaguar living, man. So,
Definitely.
speaking of, we talking about do the work.
Do the work.
Tonight's topic is do the work. And me and this big guy, my dog, my brother from another mother, we had to have a conversation one day. And after we had that conversation, before I can even get it out of my mouth, he was like, you know what? I decided to change my perception on the situation and handle my business. I was like, hey, doc, 21 gun salute, boy, we on the same page. That lets me know that us doing this show together, it was meant to be.
Yeah.
We're on the same page. Man, I don't want to tell the people, man. If you can, man, would you show the people your situation?
Man, I will. And I'm just going to let the insecurities go. Just be real, I'm working on my job. It's a good job. But I got a little frustrated. All of you who have jobs out there, who, you try to put your best foot forward every day, be at work on time, all those good things. It was like one of those situations where, you're good. You got a good heart. You're good people.
You got a good heart, man.
But it just seems like you just get looked over. Like like everybody else is kind of moving forward, but you're not. You're kind of stagnant. So it was just like one of the things where, the things that I felt like working corporate America, the things that they wanted me to do as far as getting promoted just seemed very elementary to me, if you will. Elementary. I think that's the word I used when I came, and I talked with Trick about it.
Yeah.
And so
Trick James.
what he made me realize, and why I go to him and call him a brother, is because he made me realize, hey, man, hold on. Sounds like you got a lot of pride in you. Yeah. And here's what broke it down. He said, yo.
Can I tell him?
Yeah, please.
Before you, I want you to finish.
Okay.
He said a key word, pride. Let me tell you something about this word, and I'm going to let him finish. Pride will absolutely kill you.
Ooh, it's a dangerous word.
Put it down.
In the Bible, it's in there. Pride will, get rid of it.
I'm glad you said that word too, Bible. Matter of fact, I'm going to operate in something I normally don't do around here. There's somebody on this dial right now that you're dealing with a situation. Somebody says something to you, offend you. Come on, man. Turn that situation around, man.
Another person who, thank you.
Turn that situation around. Put your pride down and speak to them people. Don't let whatever that you had in front of you, oh man, I ain't got time for this and got time for that. That's
I'm
how
too
people
grown
talk.
to do that.
I'm too grown, man. Listen, man, whatever. I don't need them in my life. You may not. But at the end of the day, who will be able to sleep better? Who will be able to live and say, I'm a man? Or I'm a woman? Come on, man. Put your pride to the side. It'll kill you.
Put your pride to the side.
I ain't mean to slow it down.
No, that needed to be said.
Yeah.
But I love how you put it when I told you my situation. You were like, look, you working on a job. You have certain duties you have to do.
Yeah.
Now, you might think that you are that's beneath you. But let me ask you this: if I told you, hey, I want you to clean these toilet bowls, I'm gonna give you $100,000 a year to do this, would it be a problem? First thing I said,
Cleaning,
man, what the stuff at? I'm ready to clean.
Right.
And he said, well, okay, that same motivation, the same want, whether you making $100,000 a year or making $20,000 or $15,000, you gotta have that same mindset. Do the work if you want to get rewarded. Period. It doesn't matter what you do. It's all about your mindset. The money of course, is great, but you have to have the same mindset. And I think that's what makes certain people entrepreneurs and some people who just work for people for the rest of your life. It's your mindset.
Absolutely.
So, just talking to my brother that, I was like, man, let me get myself back in check.
Yeah. I know we was talking about we were talking about my brother going into coming into entrepreneurship. I'm not gonna put out there what he would like to do. Maybe in time he'll put it out there after he get his situation started. But
Hey, Tasha.
I'm gonna say that I had to tell him, listen, the same way
Hey,
that you
Tanika.
would approach
Hey, friend.
going to a job is the same way you had to approach entrepreneurship, and it's gun ho. I'm talking about guns blazing. That's what you got to do with entrepreneurship. You got to be aggressive. You know what I'm saying? So the same thing at your job. It could be something that you don't care to do. Somebody asking you to do some things that you do not care to do. Absolutely. You sit in your cubicle and cuss these people out all day. I hate these mother. Beep, 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 beep. But listen, at the end of the day, do the work.
Do the work.
Do the work is going to do a couple of things, okay? Doing the work is going to get you recognized. You want to upgrade. You want the next pay level. Come on, man. Do the work so you can get recognized.
You gotta think next level. You want to be next level.
Absolutely.
Come on now.
And you can't get something for nothing.
Man, come on now.
That's what a lot of people doing. You looking for something. You trying to get something for nothing.
ain't gonna
And right
work.
now, we two black men. I'm gonna go ahead and say this. It's not an attack on the black community, but black community, quit looking for something for nothing. Quit trying to ride the clock.
Man.
Earn yours and go home with a sense of pride. Now, you're gonna take that word pride and reverse it and use it the right way. Go home with a sense
I earned
of
this.
pride. I earned this. So everything that I'm asking for and I'm looking for, I earned it. You gotta give it to me, okay? So at the end of the day, do the work. Do the work to get recognition. And then second of all, if you choose, like my dear brother here talking about coming into entrepreneurship, if you choose to go another route and come from up under that structure umbrella, you can take with you the work ethic that you develop inside of another structure.
There you go.
Because when you're working for a company or organization, these people ain't playing about their money.
And let's just be real. If you a manager, when you go and ask, one up under you to do something, you don't want to. Nah, I ain't doing that. No. Come on now. You want somebody to respect you. You have to respect the position that you want to get.
Absolutely.
Let's just be real about it.
Absolutely.
And how you approach it, they can approach it.
Yep. Pay homage, give accolades, treat a situation like it's yours. So when you have yours, you've already sowed the seed.
There you go.
Okay?
There you go.
Man, people like to preach. You're gonna reap what you sow. You get what you put in.
It only works.
It works. It's a principle. It's a principle. It works. It works and it works. Straight up and down, man. Man, we appreciate y'all tuning in tonight,
Thank
man.
y'all. Appreciate y'all. Everybody, we love y'all. Y'all know that.
We see people over here looking at us because we over
Sabrina,
here.
hey,
Gorilla. We gorilling tonight. How you doing? We're gorilling tonight. For those just chiming in, listen, we had a situation we had set up, and the people we was depending on to make it happen for us, it didn't happen. And we had
Phoenix.
to find another location. That we did. And we gorilling. We're going to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope you chime in for the next show. I was going to give the topic away, but we're going to wait. We want you to tune in. And we do plan to have guests. We do plan to have a nice setup for you guys to come in. Man, listen, we came here ready. Hold on. Hold on. We came here ready. Look at that man. Look what that man got on. Okay? I don't even want to show you the shoe game. Okay? Hey, what's going on, people? But listen, y'all tune in next Tuesday at 8 p.m.
Thank y'all for the love and support. We appreciate y'all.
Appreciate y'all, man. Twin on Gun salute. Before we go, this has been sponsored by Jag Life Travel.
Yes, sir.
www.jaglifetravel.com.
Look it up.
We're going to holler at
It's
y'all.
a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle.
We love y'all, man.
All right, bye.
Keep Jag while living.
Take it easy.
Yeah. Man, how we cut these things out, man? I'm trying to figure it out. Holler at y'all in a minute.